So I've never done a YouTube video before, but I couldn't find anything out there besides like a 2019 F-150. This is my 2011 5-liter STX F-150 super cab, 6.5 foot bed, whatever. Anyways, I got a 5-liter, and I had a ticking sound. I assumed that it was my lifter. It only happened when the engine was warmed up, after it had been running for a little bit and only at idle. Warmed up, went away. Oil pressure was okay. Checked out with a little filter adapter down there. And it was originally, I just knew it was on the right side. Then my boss has a knock sensor on a stick, basically, that he hooked up to the picoscope, and he was able to figure out that it was probably on my third cylinder here, which I think is technically like 5 or 6. Can't remember the firing order on this thing, but my third cylinder on the right bank. And I thought it was on an intake, which would have been this one, but there wasn't any scoring on this one. Now, I've already messed it up here. Let me see if I can show you guys really quick. So I've got a hotspot right here. I'm about to put everything back together. My cam caps are going back on. I had a hotspot right here, and I can kind of feel it getting a little rough there. I had a little bit of roughness on that one, on the bearing. So, but I have a hotspot on this side as well. Neither my lifter nor my rocker follower were damaged, really. There wasn't any roughness in the bearing. Couldn't move the bearing up and down, because usually that little wheel here you can move up and down when they failed, or this will be collapsed and you can just squish it by hand. Neither of which were my case, but I still have the hotspot right there. So it's either a oil delivery problem, which I might have to look into getting a new oil pump at some point, or get a new gearing, because there's an aftermarket one. I can't remember the name of it. There's an aftermarket one that works better. But that'll be when I want to do timing, which won't be for a while, unless this take comes back, which then it'll be a whole timing kit, which I don't want to do, which is why I wanted to show you guys how to do this, if anyone ever watches this freaking video. So you have 5 cam caps, one on the back there that I haven't put on, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I ended up actually, so what you do is you loosen this one up just a little bit, and then if you can't get the rocker out, which I couldn't, I ended up loosening this one up, and then loosening this one, then taking that one off, loosening this one, taking this one off, and then loosening this one a little bit more. And I don't think I ever did this one. I'm going to retorque them anyways, but I don't think I ever did this one. But mine was on this third cylinder right here. And so I was able, you have a little clip on this rocker follower. It's loose because my cam's still lifted up. But you see how I can move it. Once you unclip it from that lifter right there, only goes to 1.5. Once you unclip it from the lifter, which is down there, which I can actually lift up a little bit. See how it's connected? I just lifted my lifter up a little bit. Make sure that you seat this back on your valve spring as well. Yeah, valve spring. But yeah, so you can take a screwdriver in here, pop this up. I can actually do it with my finger, but I'm not going to because I already have it back together. You gotta pop it off the lifter, and then you can kind of take it off this backside here, and then just get it out from underneath and pull it off. So that's how I'd recommend doing lifters. I would not recommend doing them if they get too close to up here, because then you're going to run into issues of skipping timing. Possibility. You're not always going to, but you get up to here and it gets a little sketchy. I don't have anything holding this besides just the chain tensioner itself. So if you go back here, you should be okay. Up here, specifically on this cylinder here, you might just want to do a timing kit. But yeah, I don't know what else. Like and subscribe, I guess, even though it's probably going to be my only video ever. I replaced both the lifter and the rocker. They were both like $5 on Rock Auto. I used a Melling and a SBC, I think, which is just a Melling rebranded. they both look exactly the same as that. So hopefully it's fixing my issue, and hopefully they don't fail again.